What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So originally I was gonna try to record on my laptop because basically, if you're not aware, I made a video talking about it yesterday, but for my PC that I would normally use to record and edit and stuff, this is how the cord is looking for it. So that's not exactly safe to use. Well, not just that, it doesn't work, period. But I have another one on the way. It should be here 2 days from the time that you guys are seeing this. So not tomorrow's video, but the video after that. I'll have the cord back and the PC will be working, be able to make normal videos again. But until then, I'm stuck with this laptop, and I'm not able to do as many things I would usually do when it comes to like recording and crazy edits and stuff. So instead, I figured I'd show you guys something pretty cool I found on eBay a while ago that I would highly recommend you guys to check out. Here we are, we're whipping out the old Nintendo DS Lite. Hold up, just for a second, let's just have a nostalgia session. Let me move my, oh yeah, by the way, if you ever wonder why my lighting is so weird, this is all I'm using. This is how I light my face. But anyway, we'll move it over here so you guys can see a bit better. Let's take this thing out of its case and just have a little nostalgia session with this. So back in like 2012, I want to say 2011, I got my original DS Lite, but I ended up selling it and all of the games I had for it in 2019 to get enough money to pre-order Modern Warfare 2019. And I highly regret it. I wouldn't have been able to use my DS for much longer anyway. The battery was really bad. It would die if I even had it unplugged for any amount of time. So that thing was on its way out. I would have had to get one of those again eventually. Anyway, but selling all the games, oh god. Me today, I'm an avid video game collector. I've been collecting for a couple of years and I have a pretty decent collection, and god, I wish I could kick younger me's ass. I remember I had 127 games and I also had some GBA games. I ended up selling those to like a fucking pawn shop or something. I regret it. But anyway, yeah, here's my black little DS Lite. I love this thing. I've been playing it to death. I've played a lot of games on it lately. But in here, you'll be like, grotesque, how do you have a Nintendo 3DS cartridge in there? And I will answer your question. That is because this isn't actually a Nintendo 3DS cartridge. This is a cartridge that, it's mainly meant for like 3DS, I guess. Like, you can probably get the most use out of it that way. But it also works with the DS Lite. It's compatible with both. And on this card, there is 208 games in one. And it's actually a decent selection of games. I don't have the list, or I could try to look for it online, see if I can pull it up real quick. Sheesh, this thing is so slow, man. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm trying to look on the internet right now. Okay, here. I found a massive list. I'll throw it up on screen right now for you guys. If you guys want to pause and look at it, you can. There's probably like 2 or 3 screenshots that I'm going to be throwing up. There's 208 games in total, like I said. And this thing only ran like $18, I believe. It has like a lot of the Digimon games, Dragon Ball, a lot of the Pokemon games, and as a kid, I used to love movie tie-in games, and there was a lot of them that I wanted for DS that I just never got to get, unfortunately. And they have a lot of them on here, like Shrek Forever After, some of the Spider-Man games. There's like some SpongeBob games and like Iron Man and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and boot it up. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to show this to you guys. But basically, you boot it up right, you click it, and then at the top, it'll always say something different. Like, for some people, it says, like, SpongeBob Atlantis SquarePants for some reason. For me, it says Deep Labyrinth. I guess just so then it identifies it as a game of some sort. Then you click right here on the first button. And then sometimes it'll take you to a menu with a bunch of folders like this. You just click the first micro SD card, the first thing up top, the 208, Geo1, whatever. And then all your games are here. Some of them are, like, the European versions, but that doesn't really matter because DSs aren't region locked. And obviously all of those still have like English versions of games. And yeah, this was like a really good pickup. As you can see, all the games that were on the list were here. Got all the Pokemon games. Oh, I forgot, there's like a bunch of Mario games, Tetris. Like, there were so many good games on here. I have to play Harvest Moon at some point. I've heard good things about that. And the Castlevania games. I've only played one of them back on like SNES. I can't even remember which one it was, but I love Castlevania. Yeah, you can find them easily on eBay. They have other ones. There's like a 400 and something in one and a 500 or something in one. I wouldn't recommend getting those. A lot of those are really filler, crappy games, honestly. The 208 is the only one that had like good value, I'd say. The other ones were just really, it was like a collection of like WiiWare games, you know what I mean? Now, remember all that crappy Wii bargain bin games you could find? Like all the Wii Sports knockoffs, and oh god, I do not miss the garbage that was on Wii. But hey, some of those games that you find in the bargain bin were actually decent value. And as you can see, I don't have many games. I'm leaving it in there right now, but the 208 and one is there, and then I only have 8 other games that are like actual games. Even though I have like 208 games in here and 8 games here, technically I have 216 in total. I don't count it like that. For me, I'm a collector. I would go through and buy all 208 games of these separately if I had to, just so that I could have them. I'm a huge collector. Yeah, I keep my DS up there, got my styluses there, got my charger there, and then in the back, you guys ready for this? This thing's pretty fucking cool. Now, this thing isn't like officially whatever, I don't even think it's charged, but it's like a Sega Genesis, and it's kind of like one of those consoles where it comes like a bunch of games pre-installed. Oh, there's actually some battery in it. Yeah, it's by AT Games. I'll show this to you guys real quick. There's actually some pretty cool ones on here. You can probably pick this up for like, I don't know, $15. But yeah, there's some cool games. Is it picking it up? Yeah, you guys can pause it and look if you want. But there's some pretty cool games on here. I'm just showing this off because I'm a huge freaking like retro games nerd. You know what I mean? I'm just really into a lot of this stuff. Okay, are we at the end yet? No, we got 3 more to go. There, like I said, if you want to pause and look, you can. But yeah, there's also some good games on here. Like I said, I'm a retro game freak. Not just a retro game freak. I'm just a game freak in general. So anytime I find like cool finds like this, I like to show it off to you guys just in case some of you be interested in. I know a lot of my viewers are more like Gen Z kids. So hey, if watching my channel gets you to be introduced into some older games from like way before your time, then dope. It's just sad seeing where gaming is at with all these live service BS games. I can't stand any of it, dude. I do not like those live service games. Like, there's a few of them that are okay. Like, if you count Call of Duty as a live service, then I mean, I'm okay with that because I mean, it's not as scummy, I guess. Like, I still really enjoy Call of Duty, and that one's not as bad with its practices. But some of the other games that are out there, like a lot of the free to play titles, I can't stand. I want to buy this thing. It's like a PS Classic or something. It's basically like the same thing as like the Sega Genesis, except, you know, it's for the TV or whatever. You hook it up. It's sort of like also those NES and SNES classic mini things that Nintendo released where it's the console, controllers, and everything, but it has like a bunch of games pre-installed. But I heard you can mod that, and like it's like a super emulator. Like the PS1 Classic is powerful enough to run a lot of other systems like N64 and other things like that. So I really want to do that because even though I am like I've been saying the whole video, I'm an avid collector. I love having the actual thing. Some of those older Nintendo consoles are getting harder to get, and there's certain accessories you need, like, for example, the N64 getting the expansion pack. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, in the future, what happens if the N64 breaks, or, like, if your expansion pack breaks, and then you just aren't able to play certain games, like Perfect Dark, for example. I really love that game, but if you don't have the expansion pack, you can't play it for the RAM or whatever, so it's like... But anyways, yeah, don't mind me. That's what I do. I come on here and just ramble about things. When I'm having technical difficulties, I just find other things to ramble about. And so, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Oh my god, I'm looking at my PC right now. So, I'll show you guys this too. I have like a full cluster of PC games installed. And I don't know if you guys see it right there. Wait, shoot, is it showing it? Oh, this is so trippy. Wait, right there. Brink. Do y'all remember that game? Does anybody remember Brink? This isn't all of my Steam games. These are just the ones that this laptop can handle. I have like the more AAA budget ones on my actual PC, but I like to keep a lot of games installed on here too, just in case, you know, we're in the situation where this PC breaks, or if like anything would ever happen where I have to be on the move and I have to like go somewhere, then I can just take my laptop. You know, if I know I'll be away for a few days, then I can just game it up, take my controller. Anyway, as always, a shout out to the Patrons, Fav Grandma, and Lil Bootytap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 7. Like I said, after tomorrow, we'll be back to the normal style of videos, as long as my cord comes, because, I'm not trying to burn my house down with this. Anyways, love you guys, stay beautiful, have an amazing day. Peace.